Verdansk is back, and so is Call of Duty. We're going to be talking about some of my favorite things from the old Verdansk, some of my favorite things from this Verdansk. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy. Drop a like if you guys are enjoying the video. Comment down below. What do you guys think? Stop by the live streams. We've been streaming live every single day as well. Let me know your response there. And I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, I grew up playing Call of Duty multiplayer, obviously, and time progressed. We kind of evolved from the 6v6 small type multiplayer to bigger ground war games, and eventually we made it to Battle Royale. Blackout was incredible. Verdansk in COVID was iconic, incredible. So many amazing things. I just wanted to kind of be hopeful for things on what these guys can do. And I mean, I will say the launch has been phenomenal. This has been the best Warzone launch that we have ever seen. It's been one of the best update days that we've seen. The only issue I will say that for the first 5 to 6 hours, there was no issues on Verdansk. But then BattleNet started crashing. I think BattleNet, they said, they can say whatever they want. They said there was a DDoS attack. I personally think it was just too many people on the servers. I mean, there's a scav. You want to just rip this scav? Dude, you have got to be kidding me. The first 6 hours were flawless, but like after I think like 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern time, people started getting home from work, started playing, servers started getting filled up, and the next thing you know, BattleNet crashed. But other than that, still, I think this was the best Warzone update / launch integration that we've seen. Like I said, launch day was incredible. There's a few things that I think that they could add already. Obviously, armor plates. There's a scarcity of armor plates. You being able to hold less plates, only 5, and then 8 with a satchel. Is it 5 to 8? Dude, satchel, they need to give you 10.
5 is a random plate amount because like you need 3 plates to get to full health.
This is what we started with 5 years ago, so this is where we're at. Call of Duty, you guys have had a great first 2 days. 48 hours have gone about 9 out of 10, I would say. But obviously a couple other things. You guys, buy stations. One thing I do remember in the original Verdansk was there was so many more buy stations. Not only that, I mean, there's literally a third of the buy stations that there were on the original map. I mean, I'm thinking about the hangars area. There was a buy station in between the 2 trailers. There was a buy station in the middle of the runway. There was just buy stations everywhere, and I just don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's a good thing. You have all this money, you should be rewarded. And also these buy stations, guys, there were so many prominent buy station battles or battles around buy stations because it was such a common area for teams to go to the buy station, and you would just encounter enemies and you would fight there. There used to be just buy station in prominent spots, and you would get awesome fights there. And I think that's something that I'm lacking. It just seems like I'm fighting in very common spots. I wish they would at least tell me why, or tell us why they go with the decision to limit the buy stations. Like, it's nice to hear why someone does something. Like, they've done a lot of things in the same way Verdansk launched, but then the buy stations, there's a third, if not a quarter of the buy stations on the map. I just don't understand. I know they want the BR experience, but I just don't think it plays fluid. I don't know, just the full game fluidity is just not there. It's not there. The full game fluidity is not there with the way the game is now. So it's brutal. That's why I've been really focusing on getting my loadout. Obviously, with the BR field, there's no respawns. You get 1 gulag. When you have this floor loot, talk about inconsistency. You got the inconsistency of the weapon, and then not only that, the inconsistency of the TTK. You dying so fast. Maybe some more satchels too. Maybe the satchels, I can carry extra field upgrades. I mean, dude, armor, munitions boxes and armor boxes should not be $2,000. Maybe if you guys want to throw in buying a weapon. Why is a loadout 6K in solos, but in the duos it's 10K, and quads it's 10K? Like, I feel like a duo should be like 8K, quads should be like 12, and trios should be 10. We just buy 2 loadouts and we both get both of our primary. So if you're playing duos, trios, or quads, it's a little bit easier. Solos is a little bit more difficult, but I want this game to thrive, you guys. This game thrives, I thrive. Simple as that. And another thing, I know it's early on, rooftops. There's some rooftops that just, it's so hard to push. And without zip lines on the outside of a building, or a portable zip that you can get up on top of a rooftop. I mean, sometimes if these guys just have a rooftop, there's nothing you can do about it. Unless you can snipe them, get an airstrike, or you can just, you really got to coordinate some pushes if you're going to push a team on a rooftop. Also, more contracts. I just feel like there's not many contracts on the map. I mean, the reason why there's not many contracts on the map is because there's no way to get money. There's not much loot on the map. I remember you used to run through Superstore and there was just piles of loot everywhere. I go into a building and there's nothing. It seems like all the cash registers are already opened, all the med cabinets are already opened, more chests, more floor loot, pools, just loot money. Put a guaranteed plate in every chest. Put a guaranteed money in every chest, because sometimes you open up a chest chest and there's no money, there's no plates. I don't think that should be a thing. I think they should add more cars. Call me crazy. I don't know, man. Some of the cars are OP. The LTV is pretty OP, I'm not gonna lie, but you just need to have rotations. You got to have a vehicle to rotate. It's either you're gonna die running through the open, or you're gonna probably die getting shot out of your car driving through the open. But I will say, if you guys are gonna use vehicles, trophies are one of the most important, most valuable field upgrade, especially if you're playing team or even by yourself. But if you're in a car, you guys utilize cars, get a trophy on that thing immediately. Whoever throws the trophy on the car, do not throw another field upgrade so that puppy stays there and you guys are good, because one C4, one little dirty bot can kill your whole team, or they could just shoot you in the back easily. But that's the TTK. That's kind of the beauty of it, because they want to give everyone a chance in this game, and honestly, they've done a great job. So like I said, I give it a 9 out of 10 so far. I really am hopeful about future updates moving forward. This is the first battle royale that we've ever played a second time around, so things are going to get stale. I think 3 times as fast as they normally do. Things are going to get stale, so I really hope within the first couple weeks these guys got some plans for updates coming out with us, either in-game events, maybe a new POI. I'm just hopeful these guys they got a good plan, because I think that this is the last time. I mean, we're fed up with the way things have been, and to be honest, I am fed up with the way things have been, and I think that's a fair assumption. That's a fair answer. I mean, there are some cool things. I think the graphics are amazing. The HDR sniping is incredible. I've had more sniping in the first 2 days than anything.
Oh, Bobby.
Nice shot.
I got the guy out of the car. I've changed my play style up to specifically to cater to sniping, because it's so dominant. The end of the game, the end game chaos is insane. Your dopamine has been building up for 25 minutes. You've got this huge buildup. You've been working towards this goal as a team or yourself collectively to try and win the game. You get to the end of the game and there's 3 or 4 teams left. I mean, and to be honest, I've gone to the 3rd circle in most of my games and there's 30 people left. And that's just, I don't want to say it's too easy, but it's almost, if you're hyper focusing to win and there's only 1 or 2 good teams left at the end, it's just that chaos is just not there. And again, I know it's super early, but I still miss the end game comms. I don't know why they took out those end game comms. I still like to see the spectator when you see how many people are spectating you. That was kind of cool. Dude, the HDR is incredible, man. The HDR on the old Warzone was slow, sluggish. It was a good gun, but this gun it's like a variant. It's like an HDR in a car almost mixed up. For a one-hit sniper, this thing is pretty quick. And so the HDR, I love it. I've loved the HDR. The graphics are incredible in this game. I mean, I'm also very fortunate. I'm gaming it with a 5090 graphics card. So I got the 5090. I got a 4K, 14-hour streams every single day. So if you guys stop by the channel, you're going to see me live. Come say what up. Oh, one other thing I will say, Nakatomi, please, please. There's a bunch of things that they can do with events. And like I said, I mean, we've already played this game around. Imagine if a month or 2 goes by and Nakatomi shows up, dude. Please bring back Nakatomi. If they bring back Nakatomi throughout this variation of Verdansk, that'll be it. I think Nakatomi was the best version of this game. And maybe to 2 or 3 months from now, they just fucking permanently stick it back up in the map. That would be so much dopamine. That would increase the community's trust in these guys significantly, if you ask me. Please put Nakatomi back up in the game. Please put Nakatomi and the specialists. Oh. Anyways, again, I'm just a content creator. I don't know anything about this game. I think that's what they think. So everything looks incredible. Shout out to Daryl for hooking this up. Shout out to Zygo for putting this video together, you guys. If it were not for Zygo, y'all would not be getting this video. So Zygo, thank you guys over there, the team over there. We got a great team here. Anyways, Scarf Squad, I love you guys. Champions Club. We've had so many fucking legends from the Champions Club. Champs! Where we at, baby? Let's fucking go, champs! Let's go! We're gonna run it the fuck up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys in the live streams, and fuck it. Let's go, Verdansk. Verdansk is back, baby. Verdansk is back! Mom, we're back! We're